Live your life within the moment, and don't go wait until the morning. You never know when it is over. All that I know is we'll get older. So let us dance this night away.
Welcome to the vlog. I'm trying to do more vlogging. Oh, vlogging.
Give me an orange.
Yes, ma'am. It is grocery shopping day, so we're gonna go to Sam's and Walmart. I've been instructed to get orange. Well, we're at Sam's. Hi guys, so obviously I didn't do a very good job of vlogging today. On the way home from grocery shopping, I got really tired. It's cold. It's really cold outside. It's supposed to be get down to like 28, which sucks because everything has sprung out, like the peach trees, the pear trees. Everything has and got leaves on it already, flowers. I'm like, I don't know. Anyway, it's like 43 degrees right now. I think I just asked her. Alexa, that is. But so
I don't know that.
me either. So after grocery shopping on the car ride home, I just got really sleepy, and I was like, man. And then I ate some lunch, and it was like I could not get warm. I was like freezing. So I'm like, oh, my bed is nice warm. So, and I ended up sleeping for almost 2 hours. Lay down about, well, I won't say I slept for 2 hours. I laid in the bed for at least 2 hours. I got some medium cutaway stabilizer. Change of subject really quick in case anybody wonders. I buy mine off Amazon. I like the pre-cut sheets. I buy it off Amazon because I get it like next day. I don't know if it's for everybody. I don't know, So I ordered this yesterday, and here it is today. So it's worldwide. There's a link down below. I have a lot of affiliate links for products off Amazon. So if I earn a commission off the items that you purchase through my links, even if you go get to Amazon through one of my links. So if you click on any of the links below to get to Amazon, and then let's say you're on Amazon, you're browsing, and you find something else and you order it, I don't earn as much, I don't think, on those items as I do the direct links. I'm not sure. I'd have to double check that. I could be wrong. But I do earn like a little bit of commission off it. And here's, you guys. Okay, so back in July maybe, I got the biggest commission from them. It was like $180. Somebody had purchased some like cabinetry or something for a bathroom, but they did not, I guess maybe they returned it. So if you buy something and you return it, I don't get the commission off that. So they must have bought it and then had it, and so I got paid for that month, and the next month they returned it. So then that put my Amazon, my Amazon affiliate account thing in the negative. So I haven't made any money off Amazon since that time in July. And I'm basically paying off my debt, and I'm down to like $150 I owe them. So the past, I don't know, I think December was like the biggest month, and it said I made $30. So I don't actually make that much, but every little bit, like any avenue you can have of income when you work from home is good. Because YouTube, I don't get paid a lot off YouTube. I was trying, my goal this year is to, you know, get it to where I can actually kind of, you know, I won't say count on it, but, you know, if I can make $200 to $300 a month off YouTube, that would be wonderful. Right now, I'm somewhere between 100 and 150. It varies. Last month, I did really good. I think I got paid 180, which is good. I know, you know, there's many YouTubers that make, you know, thousands, or, you know what I mean, but that's not me. I wish. Maybe one day I can make that much money, but, you know, for now, it is what it is, and I'll just keep putting out, putting out videos. And my brain is not working. Anyway, so I took the nap this afternoon, and I had put a roast in the crock pot, and so when I woke up I could smell the roast. I'm like, and then I'm like, okay, well, I'm just gonna finish editing a vlog, and then after dinner come down to work. So that is 6:41 right now. My husband's out in the peach orchard. He has to put down fertilizer with his dad and brother, and it's cold, you guys. It's like 40, what I say, 43, but the wind is blowing, and it just, it's awful, because it feels like it's blowing through the house, and there's just like a draft, and it's cold. So, and plus I'm down here, and somebody, not mentioning any names, but it'd be my neighbor next door, turned the heat off, so it was on off, and so it's like 65 degrees down here, but it should heat up pretty quickly. So I'm gonna work on some orders. I don't really know exactly how the orders have to work on. I'm just like, I know I have a couple ribbon trim sets, and the ribbon trims, I have to put them on the waistband, and then the size 5, that the blue is one of the colors is backwards. I have to fix that one, because that one's finally due to ship out. And then I have a couple of aprons. I've got, tell me if you do this, if you get this a lot, or, you know, it's weird to me that this is probably, I don't know, 3rd or 4th time, I say, since maybe the end of January, that I have received a shirt order, and it's for the same, like a multiple, like they order multiple shirts, and it's for the same child. I had one lady order 4 shirts for the same child, same age, same name, you know, just different themes. I had another person order, well, they ordered a shirt and an apron, so that don't really count. Somebody else ordered 2 different shirts, same name, same age, and then I have this one right here, that 2 different shirts, same name, same birthday. So, and I know, you know, I'm like, did they accidentally put both in their cart and, you know, check out? But they have specific, you know, on each one, like what they want, the name this, the font this, you know, the kind of shirt, and yeah. So anyway, I'll be working on that. So I have some of the same designs, same design for shirts. So I'm going to try to separate, and once I get it set up, I will work on that one. I am not working my Ricoma. The reason being is I want to become more familiar with it before I start, you know, working on shirts and stuff. And plus, I do not, right now it's set up for a cat. I was gonna try to stitch Papa out a hat real quick, not real quick, but, you know, while I'm working. But I want to buy Mighty Hoop. So once I get paid, I might do that. I couldn't this week because I didn't get paid that much, so. I got 3 of the same. Alright. So let's get busy working, and if I, do stitch out the hat and stuff, I'll try to film some of it. And yeah, once I get a Mighty Hoop, I don't know, I just don't like using those other frames. I mean, I could totally do it, but, and also, yeah, I mean, there's nothing, I mean, I'm pretty, I understand, you know what I mean, how it works and everything. Buttons, you got to get used to buttons and what they do and whatnot. But overall, I think I could, like, if that was my only machine that I had to run on, let's say, I think I could totally, do my orders on that machine. It's just right now trying to get comfortable with using it. If I had a Mighty Hoop, I probably would go ahead and use it, to be honest with you. I don't like those frames. I'm so used to Mighty Hoops, and that's what I'm used to, so. But this is what I was telling my husband. It's like, I have Mighty Hoops for the Melcos, and of course I would just need to get the right attachments to fit the Ricoma, these things. But at the same time, like right now, my go-to frames are my 9x8s, and I will be using both of those right now, so. Yeah. Anyway, let's get some work done, kids. So it is now almost 12. Woo! I finished quite a few, but there are some I'm not even going to ship out until tomorrow, just because some of them go with ribbon trims. Some of them aren't even due to ship out yet. I just made them because, like I said, if I'm making one, I'm going to go ahead and make, if I have it set up. So I had a couple for like this design. That's the only one that's due to ship out, is that one right there. That's due to ship tomorrow. So I'm going to go ahead and get that, packaged up. I have a headache. And then I have some ribbon trim sets I have to put on the waistband. And I haven't got that yet. But they aren't due to ship out until Thursday, I think. So I do have a dermatologist appointment on Thursday too. But I'm just going to package up these. I think this is the last one. I made a total of, let's see, get this thing doing that. My bags, every time I pull it, it keeps tripping. I made 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So I made 10, but I'm only going to ship like 4. I'm going to go print off my shipping labels and go to bed because my head is killing me. Thanks so much for watching, guys. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye. Hi guys, welcome to the vlog. So it is Wednesday. Journey had her speech therapy this morning. We went to that, and last night, did I mention I had a headache? I don't remember if I ended the vlog or not, but I started to get a headache. And it is from no sugar and no carbs. So today is day 3 that I'm not having any carbs. I have gone with no sugar since March 1st. I had, I think, 2 times all within the same weekend. That, I had like a bite of ice cream from Culver's. I mean, it's not like, I just had like one, like, let me try your ice cream. It wasn't like I ate a whole bunch of ice cream. So I have not had any I was gonna say chocolate. I haven't had any chocolate either. I haven't had any sugar other than what, you know, sugars that are in your everyday kind of foods, like if you know. So I didn't limit, you know, like the foods. Like I'd have regular bread, or, you know, I didn't limit what kind of foods I was eating. I was just not eating sugar. I didn't have any sugar, and I stopped going to Starbucks, so I haven't had Starbucks since February 28th. It is the 15th right now. Happy birthday, Auntie! So it is my best friend in Michigan Auntie's birthday today. But anyway, so then come Monday, I decided I was just gonna, because I was going to do this anyway, or I did it, you know, but I was like, okay, now it's time. Now is the time. Because I thought maybe if I wean myself off from the sugar, that it's called, what is it called? It's called like a, some kind of flu. They call it like a keto flu, or, you know, it's just where you have like, for me, okay, so in the past, when I've done this in the past, I just get this terrible migraine. And I know people say, you know, drink some Coke Zero, do this, do you know. I think it's inevitable. I think it's, you know, when your body goes through this, and I can almost tell you guys, this feeling is so different than when you have a normal headache, or, you know, it's like your body. I told my husband, it's like, I'm not hungry. I was like, you know, I ate dinner. I'm full off from what we had for dinner, which, you know, we had a roast, and so I didn't put potatoes in it. Normally when I do a roast in the crock pot, I'll put like potatoes and carrots and celery and, you know, all that stuff. So I ate only the roast and the celery, and I had a few onions. Then that was my dinner, and I didn't limit myself as to how many vegetables and how many, you know, how much of the roast I ate. So I ate until I felt full, and I made them sweet potatoes in a separate pot, just so, you know, I didn't have potatoes and stuff all over, and, you know, anyway. And I'm like, I don't feel hungry. Like, my body is, I'm not hungry. I was like, but it's like, oh my gosh, you just want something. And I was like watching like I was watching somebody, and they were baking bread. Oh, I was watching, they used to be called Art and Brie. Art's no longer there. Now it's called Brie from Scratch. So I was watching her, and she was making all these breads, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I just want those breads. I just want some. But then last night my headache came on, so then I'm like, okay, time to stop working. So I went to bed thinking, hopefully I'll be, you know, normally for me it doesn't last more than a day. Like, usually I'll have it one day and then I'll be good. Like, the whole, you know, I won't just get over that hump. And so I went to bed last night and had it, and woke up this morning and I had it. So then when we got home, I'm like, okay, I'm gonna lay down. Lay down for 2 hours. It was really nice. Nobody bothered me. My husband came in and told me goodbye when he went to work. Journey came in for like a second, and, you know, other than that, she's been with their sister. So that was really nice. And then I got up and I ate me a big old lunch. I made some chicken, and I had broccoli, and, you know, had me some tea with some stevia. So, I mean, right now I am, like, my body is satisfied, like I'm full, but I still have a headache. So I'm debating on if I'm gonna take an Excedrin migraine, just because I took 2 Tylenol this morning, but hasn't done nothing for me. So I'm going to, I'm editing right now, and we're supposed to go to dinner at Papa's. Papa's having, I was like, what is This always happens. Last time I did this, okay, so I did this last year. And people are like, why are you doing it? I'm doing it for fun. It's so much fun to have a headache. No, I just like, okay, so when I did it last time, it improved my blood pressure, my cholesterol, my skin, my eczema, just, you know, overall, just, you know, and I can even tell when I look back in videos. So when I watch videos from when I started in March, if you look back in my videos of last year, I'll link my card somewhere to my March videos from last year when I did this. You can see, you know, my skin getting better and better and better throughout the videos, and it continued to stay, like I didn't have any big old breakouts or anything. I mean, it continued for a long time after I was done. So I stopped in April, and then towards the end of April I was going, or maybe the beginning of May, I was going to do it again. And I did it for, I think, a week, maybe 2 weeks. But I was just like, you know, why am I doing this to myself again? I went a whole month. Why am I doing this again? Anyway, you know, there was just a huge difference in that. And plus, if you watch a lot of videos on like what sugar does to your body and, you know, inflammation and all that stuff, you know, even if you just try a week of cutting out sugar, you will see a difference. I guarantee you will. You'll see a difference not only in like inflammation and swelling and things. You'll just feel different. I told my husband, it's almost like prior you have this big brain fog going on, brain fog, and then after you get off the sugar, after you know, you get off it for a while, and you're thinking differently. I don't know how to explain it. It's like I don't know, yeah, you think differently. You're like, I don't know. Anyway, so I'm editing and it's 4:23. I'm gonna try to save this video. Hopefully I can get it up by 6 today. If not, I'll just set it for tomorrow. And then I'm going to go to work. I've got to finish those ribbon trims, stringing those ribbon trims, packaging everything up. And I'm debating on going to eat at Papa's because he's having salmon stew, and I love salmon stew. And I think not this past time he made it, but the time before he made that was the last time I was doing this. So I'm like debating on if I should go, because I'll be like tempted and I'll be like, I really love salmon stew. A little bit won't hurt me, you know what I mean? I could just hear myself. If not, I will stay home and I will make myself a hamburger, a lean burger patty with no bread. I got sugar-free ketchup, so this is one thing I did last time as well, is because I wanted to completely cut the sugar out. So the only sugar I was getting was from natural fruits, like an orange or an apple, you know, or strawberries or blueberries, you know, just natural fruit sugars. I even bought ketchup that was no sugar. I still had a bottle from last time, like a full bottle, so, and it was still in date, so I got that down and I will be using that. And then I buy the Walden Farms ranch, because it doesn't have any sugars or calories in it, honestly. But yeah, so anyway, I'm really excited. I'm excited for, you know, April, sometime in April when I decide to stop doing that. But let me get to work. Hey guys, look at me. I'm starting up the Ricoma. I'm going to try a hat. I have no idea what I'm doing. I mean, I kind of do, but you know what I mean. So I tried to make a design. So here I am. I know you can't hear me. So here I am. I'm going to see if I can do this. Okay. We will see what we got here. I'm gonna hoop my hat. We'll see.
Yeah, you wanna put that dish in your mouth.
Wish you could slide into my bind and make me mine. Push, play, rebind. It's wet outside, and so am I. You wanna slide like dynamite. Hey, your eyes on me, flying down with me, baby. Yeah, next round on you, I'll take that too. Be good to you. My appetite.
So I finished it. It is far from perfect. I think if Reed's Farm was a little bit bigger, and I think because of the font being, you know, so small, it started pulling. Well, honestly, I don't know if you can see where it says farm, like all of that. I have to like get more familiar with it, and so when I had my training, the machine would stop like in the middle, but there wasn't a thread break. It wasn't, and he just told me to keep going. So, you know, I just hit the button and it would go again. I don't know what that's all about, but it stopped after the R. And so, as you can see, that's where it started. Like the FAR is like, you know, where it was kind of pulling. Actually, you can kind of see it on the S too. Actually, almost all the letters are pulling, but the peach turned out perfect. Thinking maybe it has something to do with the font itself, maybe. I don't know. No, back here you can. Anyway, it was just a practice one, so I'll give it to Uncle Brian anyway, even though maybe he'll wear it, maybe he won't. We don't know. But yeah, so it's once I get more comfortable with, like, once I have a frame, I can use it more, where I'll, you know, pretty much know what buttons. I did actually go back over the R, and I tried to go over the F. So I did what the guy told me to do. Like if I wanted to if I missed something or missed a stitch or something, he showed me how to back it up. So I did that. After I backed it up, like it wasn't moving. The needle, like the machine was moving itself, but the needle wasn't moving. And I'm like, Pamela, we are not going to have this. We're not going to carry this curse with us. So I turned off the machine, and then I'm like, maybe it just had an error, and maybe, you know, and then when I started to back up, it, you know, it worked. So I don't know if it's the design, I don't know if it's, you know, I don't know. So I'm like, you know, I don't need to worry about this right at this moment, because I know once I get more accustomed to using it and stuff, you know, the more you know. So when I stitch my names, because certain fonts, like this one in particular, this font right here, it likes to, you know, it pulls really hard, like the L's and the E's, like in the middle, and you might get a little bit of like where it pulled the fabric, like a hole looking type thing. So I like to double up my stabilizer, and I don't need double up stabilizer for the whole design, and so I'm not wasting a full sheet of stabilizer. I just cut a little strip like this, I put my stabilizer, and then I just lay that in there. So that way where the name goes, there's a little extra stability there. Another thing is, if you do have a font like that that does, you know, if you notice you're getting like holes or whatever, if you slow down when you get to the name, like slow your machine down, that helps. Also, making sure, like I just hooped my shirt, and you know, it's pretty good. I used to like kind of tug at it a little bit just to make sure it was all nice and smooth, and like I've noticed by not tugging at it, just hooping it, and if it's not right, rehoop it again, that I don't have, you know, if your thing is too tight, when it stitches, the stitches don't have anywhere to, you know, go. That didn't make any sense. They don't have, you know, there's no give there. So if it's really tight, you know, and I hope I'm making sense. Yeah, so you know, if I don't pull on it, occasionally I do, like for aprons and stuff, if, you know, if it needs just a little bit, I might just pull it just a hair, you know, just to, but I am not, you know, pulling it to make it straight. Hey, Evan.
Hey, Mama. How are you?
Alright. Hey.
Nice. I love that.
My first design, but it messed up. Yeah. It's my first time, my first try. I think my letters were too dense, or too small. I don't know.
You'll get it. That was pretty good for the first time.
Thanks.
Thanks for watching. See you tomorrow. Bye, guys.